Welcome! You are listening to the Humans of KPark podcast, produced and created by student journalists for KP Media. Each episode will feature a different student or staff member, each of whom will bring their own unique experiences to share.
Hi, you're listening to the Humans of KPark podcast. I am Jayla Canizales, and I'm joined by Mark Willis, a senior. Thanks for being on our show today.
No problem.
Okay, what would people be surprised to know about you?
I like to mind my own business. I don't really hang out with a lot of people. It might seem like it, but no, I keep my circle small.
Okay. What are some things you're passionate about?
Music. I spend like 23 hours out of 24 listening to music. It keeps me going.
That's cool. If you had to choose, what would you say you're most passionate about?
I have to say movies, film. I've been watching movies since I was 2. It's just a good way to spend your time.
That's nice. Tell me when you first learned about, like, your music choices. Like, when did you first get to know them?
My mom, she would always play music in the house. It didn't matter what we were doing. She'd be cooking, cleaning, helping me with my homework. She'd always have music in the background. It always was just a filler. And she would just she'd play all different type of music, like R&B, jazz. She'd play a little bit of, I don't know what the correct term of it is, but it's like kind of like quinceañera music, stuff like that. She does it to this day, but without her, I don't think I'd be into it as much as I am.
How did that influence you, the way, like, she played her music?
Well, for me, she doesn't like to listen to albums like I do. But whenever I listen to music, I want to get deep into the artists, and I search their whole catalog, play a couple of their, like, underrated songs or their whole album back to back to back, and then I just make my judgment from there.
Okay. Do your friends feel the same way about your music, or is it just you?
I would say yes, but I would say no at the same time because I'm always listening to music. They always have to give me, like, new suggestions. Now, I would say I take a step further. Maybe they'd be, like, a little bit more passionate about it than I am. But I don't really like listening to my music in front of other people. It's kind of, like, reserved for me because it's my special picks.
Okay. How much, like, time do you, like, devote to searching your music to find the right one?
Before I do, like, a special task, let's say if I was at my house and I wanted to do homework, I always have a couple songs in the queue waiting to be played while I'm doing my homework.
Okay.
But I always do that before I start, because if I do it while I'm starting, then I'm going to get distracted, and then I'm going to want to listen to a whole album, and I don't have necessarily the time to do that.
Well, like, what type of music do you listen to while doing different tasks?
When I'm doing homework, I usually just put on, like, I say pop. I know people don't really like pop like they used to, but pop songs are cool. If I was playing video games or I just was doing something for fun, I'd put on maybe a little bit of rap. If I wanted to go to sleep, I'd put on some, like, light jazz, maybe some alternative. Depends on, like, how I'm feeling and what my mood is.
What is your favorite type of music? Like, what's the one that you can listen to 24/7?
It's a hard debate, but it'd have to be between rap and R&B. It's those two. Those are, like, my two top genres.
Who's your favorite artist for those two?
Ooh. This might sound a little cliche, but for R&B, I like The Weeknd. Frank Ocean like comes pretty close. But for rap, I can't really say a certain person because rap has its own little subgenres, and they have one artist for every subgenre. So,
Yeah.
but if I had to say overall, a little basic, but I'd say Drake.
Thanks for being on our show.
Thank you so much for listening to the latest episode of Humans of KPark. Stay tuned for the next episode coming soon.